Welcome to another morning stream on Custom Screen Printing. My name is Wayne, and I'm the host of this YouTube channel. We always have a random chat about different things and different subjects and everything. But my subject is this morning about YouTubers. Do you know every time we watch a YouTube video, it seems to be something different, and it's unusual, but it's interesting. You know, one thing I look back and I think about many years ago when I used to watch a YouTuber, and he had an unusual bad habit. Thank you, my friend. Very usually bad habit. And he learned it afterwards. He didn't do it anymore. And what the bad habit was? He would walk on the floor without watching if there was any holes in the floor. And he fell through. And after he did that, he never did it again. Okay? It was kind of unusual. So if you're a YouTuber and you have a channel and you've never been in here, if you haven't subscribed, please do. Come in and tell me what you did when you did your, if you're an abandoned explorer or you're a regular YouTuber, what did you do unusual when you did your stream? That's what I want to know. Come and be honest. Tell me about it. I want to know if anything unusual happened to you on your on your videos when you made the videos. Look at the guy Cappy that I watch. One day he had a video that he made. I've seen it, and I experienced. Hello, Adventure Waits. How you doing, Collins? And what happens is he had a spirit. This is no lie. In a house that he was exploring, he didn't realize he had a spirit there. I seen it. I seen the woman in the white dress. She came right by him, and he didn't see it, but I did. And I left a comment in this video saying you had spirit in your house, and he acknowledged that after you look back on the video. So if anything you did on your screen, on your video, recording your video on an Explorer, I want to know what you experienced. I want to hear it from you directly. So if you're a YouTuber that does expanding explorers, or a regular YouTuber that does videos and something unusual happened to you, I want to know about it. I want to hear from you your very words that you experienced, because it's always interesting to know what you went through when you did your video, when you recorded it. Did anything unusual happen to you? I want to know. Please tell me when you come in. I want to know about what happened and what you do on your channel. You see, every time I have a live stream and I have a random chat, I always focus on that person that comes in here. Now, Adventurer Waits is in here, so Adventurer Waits. What I know, I seen your video. I watched it. Did anything unusual happen to you when you recorded your video? Please tell me in this stream. I want to know. Okay? I want to know. I want to know. Okay? So I want to know what you went through when you did your videos. Did anything unusual happen to you when you did your recordings? I want to know. I'm interested in what you are doing. I'm not focusing on me this morning. I'm focusing on the people that come into this chat. So, Collins, are you still here? Adventurer Waits. Please show me if you're still here. I want to know. And I want to ask that question to you. Did anything unusual happen to you when you did your video, when you recorded it? Did anything unusual happen? So, a lot of people don't want to talk about what happened to them because people think they're crazy. But let me tell you something. You're not crazy. I've seen a lot of videos that are unusual, that I experienced unusual. Every time I do my live stream before I come on here, oh, okay, Colin. How old is your house? How old is it? What year? Because mine was built back in 1863. My house is very old. It used to be haunted. Oh, okay. Well, I cleanse houses, so if you need to get rid of that sucker, let me know. And we can go on a live stream, private chat, and I'll get rid of it for you. I do that for a profession, a hobby, for nothing. I don't charge anybody. So if you need to get rid of that orb, let me know, and I'll get rid of it for you. So I want everybody to come on the stream this one. And I know no Abandoned Explorers came on here. Only one guy used to be on here before he used to visit me, but doesn't do it anymore. I don't even know if he's on YouTube anymore. I haven't seen him in must have been 4 or 5 years now. But I want to know for new people, did anybody ever experience anything on your live stream? I mean, on your video when you recorded it for your channel? Yeah, orb is a spirit that it's part. That's they claim we have. We have a spirit. It's like an orb. And when we die, it seems to linger around the house. It's probably from an old owner. You could check up on that, just by checking up your real estate listings and put your street name down on there on the real estate listings and the number of the house, and they'll give you the year where it was built. That's how I found out mine was 1863. Is my house is pretty old, but it's very, very built well. Things do happen when we don't least expect it. See, not many people believe in the paranormal. Hey there, Crystal. Good morning to you. Nice seeing you. Um, I watched all your videos last night, Crystal. Guess what time I watched it was like 2 in the morning. I got so busy, but I had to watch it because I promised I would. So I did. I liked them. They're pretty good. Those treats were good at the last bit. Hey, Ashley. Nice seeing you. Um, so anyway, I know Ashley had an unusual experience in her house. She always told me about that when the old place she used to live. Things did happen in the house that she used to live, and it was really a unusual experience that she did. But anyway, when we have a unusual see when people are filming their videos, they're not going to realize, well, when people don't really know about that kind of paranormal stuff, they just record their videos. They do not know what's going on around you. You can't actually see it unless someone tells you it happens. You're welcome, Crystal. But you cannot know that's going on until you really experience it. Hope you all gave me a thumbs up when you came in too. I'd be appreciated. Um, so if anything, experience anything, I ask people, and this is my question today. Now, anybody have the experience, not like Collins told me, when someone told him about an orb in his house. I can get rid of that for him. Just let me know, Colin, and it won't happen there no more. It won't have it else. But I have that gift to cleanse the houses of the dead. So, Ashley, you know all about that. I know you know I have that. You've seen it. You've seen me do it. Um, but the whole thing is nothing to be ashamed about. If something you experience, some people doubt you, yes, on YouTube. But this guy on this channel won't doubt you because I know I experienced a lot of things that I never talked about, okay? But you can talk to me about it because I won't doubt you. I won't think you're crazy because you're not, because seeing the orb is part of being a living soul. If someone's seen one, they tell you because they know you will um, that you will believe them. I'll believe you because I've known, I've seen a lot of stuff that I never talk about on here. You know, but I'll tell you, don't be afraid to speak about it on my channel. I'll answer you. There's no problem with this host. I will answer you, guaranteed. Okay, I know you're at work, Ashley. You need to pay attention to it when you injure yourself. But life is unusual, folks. We're a living soul, and when we die, our soul leaves our body, and our body turns to dust. because that's what we're made from, dust in the ground. So if you ever experience something, you come here, talk to me about it. Don't be afraid to come in, folks, whoever you may be. And I know now. Let me tell you one thing about me now. All right, I know people will come in to be funny and make up a story. Okay. Now you know very well if someone came in my channel and did that, I'll pick up on it real easy. I can pick up certain things to know that they're playing me. But I know a lot of you people I know ain't. But some people would do that just to test my knowledge. They don't do it to be funny. They want to test me to see if I actually know what I'm talking about. So I know exactly how people do things. I experienced that too on YouTube. But when they say they have a spirit in the house, one guy denied the house was a funeral home. I know it was a funeral home. So that guy don't have the knowledge of his house where he's living. So I'll be right back. Do it one. Um, the guy said it wasn't a funeral home, his house, but I know it was. I had that feeling. I'd be right back again. Had to sneeze, folks. That's why I didn't want to have to do it again. Now I'm doing it again. My allergies are acting up this morning. I sneeze in the morning. Sorry about that, folks. But I'll have to do it again. It comes into. Hope that's it. Hope that's all the sneeze I got to do this one. Sorry about that. I got sidetracked. So anyway, hey, hello, Cajun going on. Hey, Betty, you're welcome. Let me give you a link, Cajun. I'll let you put this in your email. And Crystal, if you want to come up, let me know too. All right, it'll be in the email too. Um, so we'll be right back, folks. I put it in the email anyway, just in case you want to come up there. Um, um, Crystal, it's in your email, just in case you want to come up. I'm not saying you have to, but I just did that. All right, Cajun, you got that in the email, the link. So this subject is about, does anything unusual happen to you when you did your video? Does anything happen to you when you did your YouTube video to make your content? Okay. All right, Cage, you got a link in there waiting for you when you want to come up. Take your time. Um, that's my topic this morning for myself. Did anyone ever experience that when you recorded your video for your channel? That's what I want to know. Let me know. If you are new here, press that button, the red button says subscribe, and come on in and talk. Just be respectful of me, the host, and others are in the stream. They're all mods in here, and they will pick you out if you cause trouble. Oh, great. Huh. Oh, I bet you like your video. Okay, take your time, Cajun, no rush. Bet you like your video about the bird on the bird feed. That was kind of cute. I love nature. I love nature. It was a good video there, Betty. I liked it. So nice. Huh. Oh, man. That's odd. I have to do though. Right, I have to do. I know an unusual thing happened to me one time, and you can get the proof on my video about my lawn sign, right? You'll hear a girl say you're right on there, a young girl's voice. When I put my lawn sign on the lawn one time, and I recorded a video, and I said, the music is loud around here. And she says, you're right. Right on my video of that lawn sign, if you listen carefully, you'll hear a young girl's voice saying, you're right. It's on my video. It's on my video. You'll see it on my video. On the lawn sign video, if you listen carefully on that video. That's an unusual thing that happened to me. But I know a lot of things happen to a lot of people. Now, if I had a lot of people in here willing to talk about their experiences, some people don't dare to talk about their experience. They think people are going to think they're crazy. But let me tell you, folks, nobody in here is going to think you're crazy. It's going to be interesting, but this host won't think you're crazy neither. Because I know that certain things do happen to people in life that we can't explain. I even heard someone say one time their spirit left their body and they experienced that. And that, I do believe that as well. That happens. It happened to me. I know that one time, but otherwise, now we're going down the two. Two people are running away, huh? Maybe getting scared. I don't know. I don't know why they're getting scared. Nothing to be scared about. Unless their signal dropped. Could be a possibility. Well, my scale came yesterday. I ordered for the weight loss, and it was a pretty good weight loss. I lost 26 pounds. 26 pounds I lost, matter of fact. That's pretty cool. It's more to come. We'll wait to lose. If you hear a funny sound, I don't know if that's fan showing. Listen, let me see if this. Nope, it's not here. It's not good. It's quiet then. Yeah, there's more to come. There's more to come. You can tell I lost how I look. You know I lost weight. You can tell by looking at me. Um, a healthy life is a healthy, happy body is a happy, healthy life. You got to keep yourself healthy. I was looking at those cupcakes yesterday. You were showing your short. They did look good. I don't eat stuff like that, but it did look good. Being honest, it looked pretty tasty. That scale did a pretty good job. It's like it's for people that work out and they losing weight. It holds up to 400 pounds, that scale, and nobody in the house weighs that much. So, and it does give you accurate weight. I bought it off of Amazon yesterday for $9. I paid for it, so it was good. Um, it took a while to get here, but I didn't care. I wasn't in a hurry for it anyway. Let me see. We'll start acting up phone, all right? Nine views and only a healthy living videos, and you only got 9 views. It shows you people ain't healthy on YouTube. It takes a while to grow these shorts to get up there. It takes a while. But otherwise, yeah, there's more to lose here, Crystal. That's not all of it. Not all of it. Got more to go. More to go, unfortunately. You're not gonna make me sign that. So, so when you take up being a healthy eater and a healthy eater, and you eat the right foods. But one thing I'm going to do is not give up my pizzas. I'm going to make my own pizzas. I don't put no fat in my pizzas, so my pizzas should be fine. And I'll be making more of those later on. Not now though, but later on I will when I feel like having one. Everything I put on is all low fat anyway. Uh, but me and my brother Dave is losing our weight, and I haven't seen this one, so I'll get a new shot. You can, you can't read comments. I think turn off comments. What are you talking about? The comments. What are you talking about? What? Let me look at that for a minute. look like you lost some weight. I have lost weight. I work out every day. See. Oh, wait a minute. You look like you lost some weight. Let me see. That comment's on. And I used to eat the potatoes and fried chicken. Don, you. Huh? Similar happened to me in my house. Let's see. The comments are on, Crystal. That one thing you have to do is look for the side, and you say you have to put a comment in there to make it work. As you said, the comments are working. Try them later. You gotta try them when I saw your con shots landing too. But you can't leave a comment. I think you turned off comments. I don't know. Let me go over there myself and look. Let me see what you're talking about. Go up here for a minute. Let me take a look. Let me look on this. All right, let's see. Shots. Excuse me. All right, it's not turned off. I'm gonna see if this one is. No, the comments are not turned off. You check this one. Comments are not turned off. No, they ain't turned off. It's probably when they were new, they were probably turned off. They're not turned off now. They're not turned off now, Crystal. I tried them. They're on now. Maybe because when they were new, they were not on, but they're on now. You can try to look back and try to get a comment. It'll take it now. I just checked them. I think they were YouTube doing it. But the comment sections are turned on now. I checked them. They're on. It is now, though, Crystal. It is now. It's on now. I might have turned them on my phone. I was messing with on my phone. I might have turned them on. Try it a little later on. See if you can put a comment and let me know. See if you can put a comment and I'll check on it. It is now on. I turned them on just now. Okay. So anyway, this morning stream. Hey, Jamie, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Nice to see you here. Always good to see people I know on here. Now, my topic was the Swan, J. Mary. Did anything unusual happen to you I know you don't do videos, but anything ever happened to you when you? Oh, he's up here. Okay, wait a minute, occasion. There you go. There you go.
What's up, Mona Me? How you doing?
Good.
All right. These receipts out the way. This rubber band out the way. I don't know what that rubber band is doing right there. Oh well.
The fan's working now. You know
Huh?
that fan was broken and it works.
Oh, what'd you do?
I did what you told me to do.
What?
You remember? You remember what it was?
Oh, that wire sticking up
This
with that.
thing. You told me to solder the wire inside.
Yeah, with that little button.
Yeah, that you told me to solder one part on the button, one side inside the little casing, solder onto the aluminum.
I don't remember telling you to solder or anything. I remember
Yeah, you
telling you.
did, and that's why I did it because you were talking to me about it. Said,
Oh,
"Oh, you have to solder one part inside as a ground wire, like a like something that will be, you know what I mean? I don't know what they call the hell they call that. It's like you solder one side inside on the side panel and one on the dot.
yeah. Well, I don't remember telling you to solder or anything. I remember telling you that what how it's manufactured. You know, but oh, okay. Try that, J Mary. How you doing, J Mary? How's the
That,
audio there?
where do you think I learned it from? I tried to talk to you about it before I did it. You don't remember that? I did. Guess how I held the wire down? I used
I
the
know.
needle,
I know
needle pliers.
these little buttons. They go in right here. See,
Yep,
the
yep,
middle is
yep.
gone. So if I screw this in, it's nothing. It's just going to be the outside, the neutral. The line hot is in the middle, and there's nothing in there, but there is now.
Yep.
And
I popped it out with a screwdriver and soldered it in
that,
and put it back in.
that's where that wire goes in there, and it clips and it pops in.
Yep, I did that part. And I soldered one inside the casing on the side, the ground, to put a ground wire in there as a ground. You said something about that one. And I did it all, and I held it down with a needle those pliers, and I heat up the solder in the flex. I stuck it to the side of the panel and the side of the plate, and put it back on there, and I glued it onto the base with a very heavy glue, so the casing would come back off. So that's why that light's working now. It's back up there.
Okay. All right. That with J Mary, that's the loudest it can go where I'm at right now. Hey, you see, last night, yesterday evening, I was with Simon. Yes, I can barbecue in the panel with him, uh, Peaceful Des, Russ Jones. Smoky Ribs Barbecue, a big famous barbecue grill guy right there in Mississippi. He was in the panel. He's in my panels all the time. Uh, let's see. Uh, I forget who. Devil Dog was in there. Uh,
Mhm.
what's her name that comes in here? God dog it. Not Sandra. Not Sandra. Name a few ladies that come in here. Judy May.
Yeah.
Judy May. She was there. Anyway, I didn't have no problem with my audio last night. And it was
Mhm.
set when I jumped in here. That's where it was from last night.
Mhm.
And I was perfect.
You won't have any problems in here no more either.
Yeah, I did. Jay Mary said my audio was low. She said, "Are you on a new microphone?" So I turned it wide open, wide open. Now, if I go in somebody's stream tonight and forget that this is wide open, they're gonna be doing that. It's only on your streams, only on your streams that does that.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, I forgot to tell you the other day. StreamYard. All right. How much are you paying right now for Restream?
2019.
20 or
Yeah,
29?
$20.19.
Okay. Well, it's the same price on StreamYard now. It's $21 a month.
Oh, really? What's the matter with the guy losing money, sucker?
I guess so.
Well, one thing that StreamYard does not give you, the Restream does, is a short generator that gets you about 1.3K views on your videos. They don't have that. I have it on Restream. They
They
push your
got
video.
they got all kind of stuff now on the $21 a month plan. All kind of stuff. And that's cheaper than last time because last time it was 25 a month.
That poor
Now,
sucker's losing money, I guess. I think that's what's going on with him.
yeah, it's
That
40
sucker's losing money.
40% off. See, Jay Maverick's got a comment for you.
Well, I like Restream. I ain't changing it. I got everything I need from them, and it's working, so I'm
Yeah,
saying for it.
it's 4K or whatever, the high res or whatever, 4K. Uh, if you got a camera that does that 2K and all that. If you don't have a camera that can go, that does 2K or 4K, then it's not going to come out in 4K. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Yeah, Mary said I sound like I'm at half volume.
I don't know what's around. I don't hear that in here. I don't even hear that.
What?
I don't know what she's hearing. She must hear that on her and it ain't on my end. I don't hear that. You sound fine to me. I don't know what.
Oh,
You don't sound that way on my computer. It sounds good on here. I don't hear nothing like that. If it did, I would have told you.
yeah. Well, that's what it's going through Restream and then out to the public. So,
Well,
and
I
it's
don't hear it on my end. I'm the host. I don't hear it.
well, you don't hear it because it's not loud, and I'm wide open. I should be blowing your windows, rattling your windows right now.
I have a volume booster too. It's up to like let me see, in case I have volume, it's up to 300. So I know in my end, I don't hear anything that like that.
Yeah.
You sound
Chris,
good on my end, Wayne. And
Crystal
Wilder,
said
that's
you
all.
sound good on my end. But Wayne's louder. Wayne's louder than me. Usually Wayne's not louder than me.
If I put this down to 100, 170, that should be fine now. How's it sound now, Crystal?
Would you adjust?
My volume booster.
Oh,
They give you free for, Google gives it to you for free to boost your audio. If you have audio issues, they boost it for nothing. They let you have it and put it on you add it to Google. It's part of Google, and it'll boost your volume up. In case you're having trouble with your volume, it'll boost it, turn it up for you.
is that a widget? I mean, like a what they call them things? Extension?
Yeah,
Okay.
you sound almost twice as well. Well, I don't know. It must be your computer, Jamie, or not mine. I sound fine. I turned it down, so I don't know. I don't know what you're hearing. I don't know what you're doing. I can't say. I don't know.
All right. Let me go here and check it on my end. I'm gonna because we have a latency. So I better hear myself in about 10, 15 seconds on the YouTube side. So I'm gonna mute myself right here.
Check on Volume Boost and download on your computer. You have to use the only one you want. It's free. It don't charge you nothing. Doesn't charge you nothing, but it's free. It just helps out the content creators. You can add it to YouTube or Google. There's a widget.
Yeah, my volume is lower.
So get the volume boost and down, put it on your search engine, and it'll say add it to Google. Add it to Google and go up there and turn it up if you want to. I got it on mine. I got it because sometimes my computer acts nuts and it fixes it. That volume booster fixes your problems for you. So they tried it out for that reason. It'll fix your issues in your computer. And then if you have a volume problem, you can touch it and move it up a little bit, and it fixes it. Because sometimes they say you can't find it in your computer when it's hidden. There's a hidden issue. The volume booster will fix it automatically for you. You won't have no more issues. That's why I got it on my computer for. It's free. It don't charge nothing. It gives
Right.
you the Google and it adds the Google as a widget. And it pins on the top of your computer window. And when you need to use it, you can click on your mouse and it turns up the volume.
Right. I got some
Because
company coming over in a few minutes, and uh, and he don't want to be uh, aired or whatever. You know, he doesn't want to be in the video. So
so
I'm gonna
think
have to
about
go when he gets here. I'm gonna have to sign off.
yeah. So think about getting that for your own use.
Yeah, I'm gonna check that out. Google
That's
Volume Booster.
Yeah, volume boost and type it in. It'll say a line of listen saying you can add it to your Google. It's free. It'll come up. It'll pop right up. And add it to Google as a widget. Add it to Google for free, and they'll put it on top of your screen.
What company is that? Is that Google or is it somebody that just is gonna put it on extension on
It
Google?
just comes on. I don't tell you. I don't never even knew who the company was. They just put it on the screen so you can add it to Google. It's free.
Okay,
That's how I found it
I'll check it out.
because that'll fix all your problems. It fixed mine. So that's why they hear me a little loud because I turned it up a little bit. Mine's up to right now, and it allows you to. Here's what the issue that does. It allows you to adjust your volume, right? You have a box, and then you check it, and it stays where you adjusted it. Mine's up to 170 right now. If I put it down to 150 or 100 and check it in the box, it won't be so loud. You see,
Yeah, you sound good right now. You sound real good.
and it'll fix your problem in your computer because sometimes your computer goes crazy and turns you down. And it shouldn't be turning you down. I had that same problem with my computer, and I couldn't find it. And when I put that booster in, it fixed it.
Hmm.
That's why I had the
I'm gonna
problems. I
try
had
it.
problems like you were having.
I'm gonna look. I will look for it.
And it
So
also says
the
active.
fan's working right now.
Yeah,
Okay. So it was in the extension part or it was on the fan part?
it was in here. It was in that socket part broke.
Yeah. That was on the fan though, or on the extension?
No, it was the part. It was on the fan when you screwed into the light socket.
Oh, okay.
It fell off. It fell like this, and the
Right.
wires broke, and I couldn't figure where to put them. And I thought about it. And I said, this wire goes in here, and the other one socket solders on the side of it as a ground. And I did it with the soldering iron with a flex, and I put it back together, and it kicked back over, and then I glued the socket down with some heavy bond glue that glues to the aluminum to the plastic. That'll
Right.
never come off. That sucker's never going to break on me again.
It ain't coming apart no more, huh?
Nope. I got a refund. I got a free fan out of it. 'Cause I told the lady I couldn't send it back, but I said the piece it is a piece of junk.
Yeah.
But if you
They gave
pay,
you money back?
I got my money back. I got my refund back.
Damn. That's good.
They said I didn't have to send it back. They'll give me my money back. And then when I went off, I thought about maybe I don't want to throw this thing away. I'm going to try to fix it. I try to fix. I thought what you said. You don't remember saying it, but I remember it. I remember every word you said. I listened to you because you know a lot, right? You know what I also used? How I did. Now they're going to laugh at this. And that thing you sent me, know that thing you sent me?
Yeah, that meter, yeah.
I put it inside of the wires. And I soldered them on and went beep beep like that. I said, "Oh, that's fixed." I slapped the
Yeah, you
rack
gotta
and hooked
wait.
the whole.
They got a delay on the beat, you know.
Yeah, I know.
So, a second or two.
Yeah, but I put it in the wires. It beeped, so I put it back together, hooked it back in, put the glue around it, glued it, and the thing I let it sit overnight, and I put it back up, and never broke again.
Well, that's good. It was just that little
I
socket
told you
problem.
about it. They didn't have a pot for that occasion.
Right.
They said, "Oh, we can't. We don't have no pot for that. So toss it out. We'll give you the refund." All right. So I had this what was that pot here? This piece of junk. They had this little pot that what was that pot I just had. Um, this it went on here. I had an extra one that goes on here. That was on here. That was on better shape. It was on here like it won't go on here now. What the hell is this? It won't come on the wires hitting it. But it will go on here like like that. So I popped a new one off that had in good shape. There wasn't no problem with it. And I used it for that other one up top.
Okay. So you made your own spare part.
They had them. This thing was broken too. This thing broke before the other one broke.
Yeah. Let me get some coffee. Ah.
Yeah. Picked up. Where the hell did that go? You will. Oh. It's always falling, missed it. There it is. Okay. Nah, for Jamie, I'm fine. I got a good eye for that. I ain't gonna burn my house down. Everything is fine. Everything's safe. You don't play with electricity when it's on. You always make sure it's off before you play with it. I learned that before a long time ago. There's no way I'm gonna burn my house down. I'm very careful with things. If I didn't know what I was doing, I wouldn't do it. But I do have the key inside what I'm doing. I also talk to experts about it too. Like Cajun is one of them. So I got no problem. I'm not going to burn my house down. The house is fine. My house is okay. I didn't fix my electric dryer until I fixed that one. No. I don't mess with that. If I don't know what I'm doing, I won't touch it. But other things, I know what I was doing with it. I had flex in the house. I had solder and I had a soldering gun. So I used and a pair of needle nose pliers. So I held the wire down and I soldered it on the side of the aluminum switch part on the inside here, inside that part. I
Right.
switched. I soldered it in there and did everything. And I soldered the other one on the tip. So I made sure it dried. What's that?
Dried shrimp.
Oh, but that's what I did. I made sure it's all dry before I put it back in the socket. It was all solid and hard when I put it in there.
That'll
So
work.
when I tested with that thing you sent me, it was all right. It was beeping. So I knew it was safe.
Remember, I was working on these.
Yeah.
I don't know if I. This one here, I might have been on Field Guy's panel. This one, the wire, I put it in my tester. I put the battery thing in it. I didn't put the bottom back on yet. But, all right, let me show you how this works.
Okay. I give you a full screen too.
Okay. Put the mic in here.
Mm-hmm.
And the one according to what you got, like a Cobra, President, Uniden,
Mm-hmm.
that's a full wire. And turn it on. See the green light?
Yeah.
Okay, that means it's in the receive mode. When you plug
Okay.
this in a radio, it shorts the receive wire inside of the radio and you can hear sound. If you
Oh.
unplug the mic, you're not going to hear any sound.
Okay.
Now, that's how some radios are, not all of them. Like your Connexes, your Galaxies, and all that, your Superstars, all those, you don't need a microphone plugged into it like this to hear. But
Mm.
Cobras, you do. Okay, so the green light's for receive. When you press the button, it goes to the next one on top, and it's red. It looks orange in the camera. On my screen, it looks a little orange, but it's red. And then,
Okay.
hello, hello, hello.
Oh yeah. Huh.
Hello, 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 hello. I'm talking in the microphone.
Oh, that's cool. You can test it too, huh? That's pretty neat.
Hello, 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 hello.
Does 21 have one of those, or does he? Or
I'm pretty sure he does, yeah, because
he has everything.
he does a lot of work on radios and stuff. So
He has everything. That guy.
I'm pretty sure he works on mics. I don't know why. A while back, he sent a radio off for somebody else to work on. It was a tube type. He wanted to get the capacitors changed, and I think he had to order the capacitors or something. So he said, "Well, it'd just be cheaper for me to send this to this guy, because he does good work." Well, he gets his stuff back, and it's not like it was supposed to be. Put it that way, and it wasn't packed good neither for the shipping. So he sends it back to the guy to correct everything. So I don't know if he got it back or not. He might have got it back, I think, and I I don't know, but uh, he did say he sent it back. I don't know if he got it back or not. So, and I don't want to put words in his mouth, but I know he did tell me that he got it back and it wasn't right.
If he sent it to you, it would have been right, huh?
Oh yeah, yeah. But he does work like that all the time. He does work like I do. Well, he doesn't work on TVs and all that stuff. But
No.
there you go. Yeah. In fact, I made a fresh pot a while ago, and now my coffee pot's getting low. And I mean low. It took a while to pour this cup. So next cup, I'm gonna have to lean it, lean it toward the spigot, in the
Right.
front, lean the whole
No.
thing like that, and then it'll come out faster.
See, I hate
Now
throwing
what?
things away.
Huh?
I hate throwing things away in the trash. I don't like throwing things away.
Yeah. Oh, okay. That brings me back to this. Okay, see this screw right here?
Yeah. 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 You put you on the bigger screen here. What about it?
See if I can get it focused. It wants to catch me. Okay, these screws go in the back, and these
Okay.
hold.
Yeah. Okay.
This one has this one has the screws in it. Okay.
Why is it tape on the back?
Oh, I got a note on it. It says rotten rotten wires. All the wires are rotten in it.
Oh, really?
All these, all these
Oh
were
my
rotten.
God.
Yeah. I mean, all the way inside, all the way up to here. I'm like, somebody was like, "Well, cut a little bit back right here. Cut it back some more. It might not be rotten." Well, I said, "I'll do better than that." I took the back off, and they were rotten all the way.
Wow.
Dang.
So what are you gonna do? Rewire it?
Yeah, I got some cord that I ordered a long time ago.
Okay.
And it's straight cord. It's not that curly stuff like this.
You couldn't get that curly stuff, could you?
I don't like that curly stuff. It keeps it
Oh.
keeps you it keeps it in a bind. This right
Oh.
here,
Okay.
you can have a radio 4 or 5 foot from you and still,
Oh. Okay. I got you what you're
so
talking
I'm
about.
I'm
It
way
stops you
over
from.
there.
It
This is a
stops you
five
from.
foot.
It stops you from moving from more direction, right? Instead of keeping
Yeah,
you
well,
from moving,
there's
right?
there's no weight on it, you know.
Yeah, it's straightforward, right? You just move
Yeah.
and not have to worry about
All
it.
this is heavy, heavy, heavy. And
Yeah,
you
I
see
know.
these wires?
Yeah.
That's what happened.
Oh,
Too
okay.
much weight on them, and not quality. This is quality.
Oh, okay.
I remember years ago, I was putting these straight cords on. I was the only shop in the South that was putting straight cord on. Well, no, my buddy in New Iberia, he did too.
Mm,
But I was, a full time open radio shop. He was part time.
okay.
Uh, I was the only full time radio shop putting these straight wires on, straight cords on microphone. And I was doing about, I want to say on average, 5 to 6 a week.
Oh, wow, huh?
I was buying that cord by the 500-foot roll.
Oh, wow. Okay. Huh.
And I put like eight eight cards on the mics, and that paid for the roll. The rest was gravy.
Hmm. That's cool.
But anyway, these screws here, I measured them all down to the thousandths of an inch,
Yeah.
okay, and millimeters, and I wrote it down. right there.
Oh, okay.
I wrote everything down. The
Huh.
picture, the threads, and all that. And here's the schematic for the microphone.
Huh. Okay.
That right here,
Yeah, I see
this
it.
part is this
Oh, really?
on the inside. Yeah. So anyway, that's the screws. I looked up on McMaster Car, Carr,
Yeah.
McMaster Car. I
Yeah.
found a screw that I hope is that that same thing, or it's got a little minute difference. I mean, it ain't much though, and I think
What's
it's
the matter with the screws that really went to it? They ain't screwing in no more.
oh yeah, but man, they all oxidize.
Oh.
You know, oxidized, rusty. They're not rust,
Oh,
it's oxidized.
oh, I got you.
Yeah.
Working outside, huh?
It's ugly. It's ugly.
Were they outside mostly?
I don't know. They all that is like that because it's all in. It goes from extreme temperatures. It goes from 100 and something degrees in a truck. If it's left out with no air conditioning in the sun all
Oh,
day,
yeah. Okay, I got you. Okay.
this is hanging in the truck, and then it goes from that to whatever at night. So it's going
Right,
through
right.
drastic temperature changes.
Yeah.
All of those screws are corroded. It's ugly. So I
Hmm.
called McMaster Car and said I would like to sample, and she was like, and I told her what I was doing. I says, I have a repair shop, and I do repairs, radio repairs, and I looked up the specifications on the screw, and y'all have it. She said, "What's the part number?" So I give her the part number. She says, "Okay, that's a box of 100. It comes in." I'm like, "Yeah, but I don't need 100." I said, "I just need one in my hand so I could try that screw into where it's supposed to go in and see if it works. And if it works, then I'll be purchasing a lot." And
Hmm.
100 is a lot. So she says, "Well, we don't send out just one screw." She says, "But I will send you the samples." I'm like, "Okay." So she's sending me, I think, a box of 100 free.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
And she said, "I'm gonna get them today. I mean, tomorrow." I
That's
called
interesting.
yesterday. She says, "You're gonna get them Thursday." I'm like, "Okay, thank you." So I guess they coming in FedEx or UPS, one of the two.
Today's
No
Wednesday,
idea.
though.
I didn't pay nothing. They just
Today's
gave me.
Wednesday, though.
Huh?
Today's Wednesday, not Thursday.
Yeah, I know.
I just remind you, that's all.
Yeah, that's what I say. I did say earlier I'm getting them today, but I retracted that statement. Say I'm getting them tomorrow. Uh,
That's good. I want to see what happens when you get them. I want to see if it actually goes right in that microphone. I want you to come on here and show me
yeah,
when you
'cause
do it, if you
that
can.
screw will fit a lot of other stuff. Also,
So I want to see that happen when you get those screws. Come on my stream. I want to see you
yeah. Hmm.
something that microphone. I want to see that myself.
Okay.
Because
Well, I'll
that'll
get
be
them tomorrow, and then I'll jump on tomorrow afternoon's live stream. No problem.
I'll be on the mornings again. I'll be always on the mornings now in the
Yeah,
evening.
well, Buster Brown and all them other ones, they pass in the afternoons over here. Uh, Buster Brown usually passes about anywhere from 3 to 4 in the afternoon because they do have a truck that goes to Bertrand's office supplies, and that's a pickup point for UPS.
Well, if you can't come in the morning, come on at night, then that's all. I'll be up on night streams too. So either
Yeah,
way,
well, like I said, the screws won't be in the morning. They'll be in about 4 in the afternoon, my time.
all right. So I'll see you at 6 o'clock. Then I'll bring them on
Yeah,
6
and
p.m.
that's 4 my time is 5 your time. So yeah, 6. If you go live at 6 your time, that's 5 my time. That's perfect.
Yeah, I'll be on at 6. I always do it at 6 o'clock. So.
Okay.
Unless the weather's bad, I can't. But well, I don't hear any bad weather problems right now, so not yet. But it would be interesting. I know that you do a lot of repair work on the stuff, so you're no surprised to me. I've seen a lot of the stuff you did, so I'm not surprised that you know. I hope that people get kind of get the idea that you do fix those things that they normally will send to someone else, and they'll
These mics are not made no more.
they're not.
Nope. Not this, not these. They have some that look like those that they make. But see, right here is some information on it. You can see that. Now, if I would paint it and then polish this off right here, it would highlight the letters. It says, right here, it says Telex Turner, and made in USA and all that. Well, now they made in China. And
Nothing's made in the U.S. anymore. I
it's
swear, it's all in China.
It's the same. See, Telex sold out to Barjan, which was NAS, I think. Uh, that was the initials. But Barjan was when you go into a truck stop, you see a lot of Eagle stuff and Barjan. You know, radio equipment, antennas, lights that go on trucks, big trucks.
Right.
You know, horns, stuff like that, decorations, all that chrome, them lug nut covers. That's
Yeah.
all Barjan. And Barjan bought Telex out. So, and then now they made in China because that's where everything else is made
Why,
cheaply.
why are they all made in China? Why can't they make it in the United States anymore? What does it matter with
Uh,
these people?
well, for one, the Element, this is a noise canceling mic. Okay, these were $50 when I had my shop. Now I pay 50 for them, but I wouldn't pay 50 for a China mic.
Huh.
They don't make the Element anymore. That goes in here. That does your voice. They don't make that anymore. That company quit making them.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, when Barjan bought this, the company quit making elements.
So what do they do? How's it work then?
So they found somebody else overseas to copy that element, but they can't copy that element. And it's got a transformer, audio transformer inside that changes the impedance.
So how's it work without that element?
Oh, like I said, they made they tried to copy it, you know.
Oh, jeez.
So it's not the real deal. You know, they made an
No.
element. Some people say it sounds like crap. Some people say it's decent. You know, it just depends on the radio too
Hmm.
that it's plugged into, and the person talking. You know, if they talking like it's supposed to, you're supposed to talk with that like that, kissing that mic. You're supposed to have that. You're supposed to have that on your lips when you're talking, almost.
Right,
You know,
right.
that far, your lips that far from that mic, because it's a noise canceling mic. It doesn't pick up background noise. Like wind
Oh,
coming in the window, you
yeah,
roll your
yeah,
window down, you hear all that wind.
yeah.
No, not with that microphone. No,
Huh.
these are the best mics ever made
Hmm.
by Telex Turner. And you've watched a few football games in your time, I assume.
Yeah, I did.
You know how the coaches,
Yeah,
professional ball or college,
yeah,
the coaches have that headset on with that mic right here and all
right,
that.
yeah, yeah.
Telex.
Huh.
Yep, that's the same kind, and you could see Telex on them.
So where would you
Now
find
that Telex don't make that no more, for Telex might make that for the football, football games because it's that's a different line than this.
So how would you find the old mics if you wanted to find a lot of old ones?
You'd have to go on eBay or call your friends, that used to be in the CB and say, hey, you got any old CB equipment for sale? Microphones, radios, whatever. That's how you would do it. Or look on eBay. I saw
eBay.
a radio on eBay for $25, I think, or $30. It was the radio didn't look good, but it could be cleaned up, restored back to new looking. Because you
Mhm.
can buy all the new front stickers and all that. You can buy all that.
Okay.
And it had this microphone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, with it that came with it. So just a microphone, I would have bought that if I'd have had the money, because I don't know where it's at now. It's probably sold. But if I would have had the money at the time, I would have bought it because the mic is worth more than $25.
Oh, man.
So what I'm doing, I've got 5 or 6 of those microphones. I have 5 or 6.
Well,
I have two over there, one with a 5 wire plug, one with a 4 wire. I got this one, that one. That's 4, and I think I
well,
got
if you
two
bought
more
a,
in the box.
say if you bought the CB radio and something was wrong with the mic, you could fix it, right?
Yeah, unless the element is bad, which that's very rare. The elements go bad,
Hmm. Hmm. Interesting.
and the elements they round, they solid on the back.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Huh. Yeah, I see
See
it.
right here,
Yep.
they got a capacitor right here, and there's an audio transformer down here.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
And all these wires come from there, come out of here, into there, out of here,
Wow, there's a lot of
into
stuff there.
here, and then the switch right
Oh,
there.
yeah. Huh.
And they got handwritten numbers on these. And that one person did that. The way they make a 7,
Yeah.
it's like a European 7. It looks like a backwards F right
Oh,
there.
yeah.
That second one from the bottom, that second
Huh.
letter, looks like a
I see it.
backwards F. That's a 7.
Oh, wow.
Every element has a number on it. Like when
Huh.
they made these, when they came out of the line, they were
Yeah.
this guy was writing or girl was writing numbers, and like 000156, 000157, 000158. You know,
Why did they stop making those? Why did they sell out? What was the reason for them selling out to someone else? I don't,
no idea, no idea.
were they hurting for money or something? Were they hurting the company hurting at the
I don't know if they
time?
got offered the money from Barjan. I have no idea.
Cage, you know that socket that I bought at eBay that was like 600 by four,
Huh?
like the high. Remember that plastic thing that was not 60 watt? That plastic basin. Remember I told you about that socket? It was like 660 to something voltage. Remember that?
I
Remember me
think.
calling it?
I think so. It must have been a
It's up there.
transformer.
It's up there, 60 watt. I converted it over to 60 watt. Popped the one out and popped it in.
You have to refresh my memory. Show me something. Show me that or something.
Let me go get my camera. Right, I'll be right back. All right. Let me go get my other webcam. I'll
Oh,
show
you
you
want
what I
one
have.
for your house? Well, if you need one for your house, all you need is one that goes in a car and a power supply. 13.8 volt, 12 volt. You know, a car 12 volt is actually 13.8 volts. That's what the alternator charges the battery at. So all power supplies that you hook a CB to or a
All right. Now
boat
here's the
radio, marine radio, a car radio, that's all 13.8. And that's what comes out of a power supply. Just put the red and the black according to the colors on your power supply.
All right. Now I'm going to shut this fan off for a minute.
Have an antenna, and you got a base station. Same
I'm
same
going to
thing
shut.
as a base station that comes with built-in power. It's the
Oh, here's
same
the.
radio inside as what you're gonna put on the table.
Oh, here's what I did. I'm going to put up here. Up here. See that white socket? That white one
Yeah.
right there. That was when I bought it at eBay. It was like 700 watt. And it wasn't usable for 60 watt, right?
Okay.
I'll put the other one up here now. Now I took that high voltage socket out of that. I ripped it out and I popped the other one in for 60 watt and used that for the fan basin.
So you limit it to 60 watts. You can't put nothing that's 100 watts in it.
No, it's only made for 60 watt for the fan. The base the fan in there. That's it.
You could have screwed your fan into a regular lamp socket,
That's what I
bulb
used.
socket.
That's the original one I used. The original line socket I had. Popped it in. It locked in. It
Okay.
locked into the base, and I screwed it up and put it up there, and it held the fan in place. So that's how we did it.
Yeah. As long as it holds it good, that's all you need.
Yeah, it's holding it in. It locked in when I pushed it in. It locked in.
Right on. Right, right.
I couldn't use the other ones you had to use in a house with the heavy, thick wire. That couldn't be hooked up for a fan. A socket for a fan. It's too high voltage.
No voltage. That fan is made for 120.
No, I don't mean that. I mean the original socket was high for a regular house for a sailing light. It was too high. It was too high for the socket. I put the 60-watt socket in there. It took the high voltage one out. It was too high. It was like 700 watts.
Well, like a ceramic. I don't have one right here, but I got two. I got them in the ceiling. They ceramic. Porcelain.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah.
That's porcelain. Ceramic. Porcelain. Glass. Painted glass, more or less. But it's porcelain. Anyway. Okay, Jay Mary, take it easy.
Have a good day, Jamie.
Uh, that's good for whatever I want to put. I could put a 200-watt bulb in there if I want.
Yeah, but that's the whole point. I didn't want to put a high voltage one hooked to a fan that's going to be plugged in. It'll be too dangerous.
No, no, it won't. That fan's meant for 126 volts. You don't
No,
have
but
high
that
voltage coming out of there. You have 120 volts no matter what.
but that fan was too high for it. I thought it was too high, and I made it lower. I lowered the
Unless
voltage.
unless it tells you in the instructions, do not put in a regular
It
light
did.
fixture.
It
Uh,
did.
you have to buy a certain fixture, adapter, or whatever.
It did
But
say that. That's why I didn't want to use it. I
I'm
popped
gonna
it out.
I'm gonna check the instructions on those fans and see what it tells me because I those fans are meant and that
Let's go
light
get
is
that.
meant.
We go get the thing here, and I'll tell you what the voltage was. Let me go get it. I'll read it to you right now. I got it. This was a 600-watt by 250 voltage. 650 watt by 250 voltage.
Let me see it.
And it says it wasn't made for. Let me see. Let me get myself big here. Let me get the screen off. Hold on a minute. Let me get this back screen off. This thing can be a pain too. It says right there. Focus. You see it?
Uh, 660 watts.
Yeah.
660 watts, 250 volts.
Yeah.
Is that what it can handle or what?
Yeah. That's what it was made for. It wasn't made for a fan, for a screwed-in fan. It said right on when I bought it.
What
Don't
is
use it.
that? What is that?
That's a socket, that plate that goes up on the ceiling screws in when you wire it up.
What's the name of it?
Uh, LEV
Levon?
IPON. Huh?
Levon?
Yeah.
Wait. Hold on a minute. Let me type that in.
Plastic land holder pole chain.
Okay, LEV. Crap.
IPON.
Wait, hold on. Okay. Uh, ITON.
ITON.
Okay. All right. What else it says?
It says the voltage on here. It says a lot to this, but I can't read. This is too
It
small for me to read.
should should have some numbers on there, model number, a part number somewhere,
Let me put my fan light on here.
right there on the front.
Um, it's a number
Make
barcode. Wait a
make
minute.
yourself bigger.
Um, it's a number here. It said let me see. Let me get this out. I can't see it. It's so small. Hold on for a minute. Uh, 219, no, 249408. 249408.
249.
408. Plastic, the plastic plate for a light, I guess. Serial
Wait,
number 658
I don't need a serial number. Let me. I'm looking on Google for it.
Look on
Okay, that's a
eBay. I bought it
660
on.
watt medium base one piece single circuit.
It isn't a 60 watt now. It is. But look on eBay. I bought it on the occasion. I bought it on eBay, not on Amazon.
Yeah, I'm looking at one on Home Depot. It's the same thing, 660 watt medium base one piece single circuit. It's plastic. Yeah, that's made just like my ceramic one.
But I was trying to be careful because I didn't want to cause a fire because if it's that high voltage, it wouldn't work on my fan anyway. And you want to take a chance with it, so I cut it down, made it a 60 watt. Cause they didn't sell 60 watt. They wouldn't sell them.
That's 660 watts. That's not 60 watts. That's
Yeah, I
660
did. I
watts.
said that 660 watts for 250 voltage.
Right.
And so I took the original socket out and put a 60 watt in.
660 watt.
Yeah, 60 watt in there and played.
660 watt.
Yeah, but I took the 660 watt socket out and removed it. Took it out.
No,
With a,
you put that Levington up there, right?
yeah, the plate, but the 60 watts up there, not the 660 watt socket. See what I'm saying?
No, what do you have up there now? That part that came in that bag?
Yeah, but the plate I only used, I used the 60 watt in there. The socket itself, put in there, replaced the 660 watt socket that was originally in there. I took it out and put a 60 watt in there. I replaced it.
You still got the piece that you took out?
Yeah,
Yeah, show it to me.
I'll go get it. So is this? Oh, yeah. Freeway comes back. Cheap ass thing right here. I'll show him when we get back. This cheap ass thing went in here. Took all the plates apart and threw them out. I got rid of them. Check this other light. Check this light off. That's it.
Oh, boy.
You had to do a lot of things to take it out because it was hard to remove.
Well, you have to undo 2 or 3 screws from it too, huh? Wires,
Yeah.
I mean.
Yep. So this is a part right here, and there goes.
Make yourself big.
This is the part right here. That's what the socket went on. It went on here. I don't got the screws to it now. I tossed them, and the screws went on here like that. But you had to take plates out of them in the back too to remove them. And I didn't trust to put the lamp on here because I didn't know what was going to happen. So I didn't want to be careless enough to cause a electrical fire. So I wanted to take this out to make it to take the 660 out and put a 60 watt in there, which is from a lamp originally, from a lamp like this. That was a black lamp thing with a socket part over it. And so I took that out and put the one that was in this thing, 60 watt socket, up on that plate.
Who told you to do that?
Me. That's who.
Okay. I don't understand why you had to do that.
Because I wanted to be safe.
I mean, that was already in your house. That was a certified electrician that put that fixture up there, right?
No. I'm not talking about my light on my ceiling. I'm talking about this fan right here that's up there. That's where they put the socket up there. They didn't want to cause an electrical fire by plugging it in with this high socket thing here. You see what I'm saying? I'm not talking about my light on the ceiling that's wired in my house. I'm talking about this thing up here that's rolling around that has the light on this fan.
Okay.
See? I'm talking about that.
Okay.
And I didn't want to take a chance by plugging in a high voltage socket when you're plugging it into the outlet. You can't have that. It will cause a fire. I even talked to a guy at a hardware store, told me the same thing. Yes, it would cause a fire if you use a high voltage socket and it's not 60 watt. I talked to people about it.
Yeah, well.
I didn't want to take a chance with it to burn my house down. So I just restructured it. I took the high voltage out, put the lower one in. I had the socket from the lamp that went in this thing.
What's the
The
name
red,
of that fan you got? What's the name of that? Brand name?
that stupid fan? You mean the butthead up there?
Yeah, the one that's turning right now.
It's this. It's that one.
Okay.
There's no name. I just call this, but I call this butthead. There's no name for that. They call it socket fan light, ceiling ceiling fan with light. I call it butthead. There's no name to that.
Right on.
I just want to be safe about it. I want to be crazy and put a high voltage socket in here. Because this said here, 600 watt to 250. It says it wasn't, the guy in the hardware said You can't put that on a ceiling fan plug screwing in like a light bulb because it'll cause a problem. And I wasn't going to cause a problem with it, so I didn't use it. I took it out. And I made it safer.
Okay.
I want to be safe about everything.
All right, Wayne, I got to run.
Okay.
Our company will be here in a few minutes.
Okay,
And
so take care, all right? And I'm going to shut down
let me
anyway.
see if
So,
I can get something to eat right quick before he gets here.
okay, so enjoy yourself, all right?
All right, Wayne. Appreciate it as
Yep.
always. Love, peace, and crackling grease. Catch
Yep.
y'all later.
Okay, see
Pluta.
you. So, Krista, you still here? Oh, be right back, she says. I didn't see that. Okay, I'll wait for you to come back, Crystal. And then I'll check it. I'll wait till you come back. All right, everybody, we're going to be here for a while until Crystal returns. Um, you see, folks, when you have a project in your house, and you own a house, and you want to be safe about things, you don't want to cause a issue with wiring. When you have something that's a low voltage, and and if you buy a socket that's high voltage, you don't want to take a chance with this thing because you will have an issue. So my friend thought I meant the ceiling light. No, I meant the fan. And I took this thing out because I did not want to have a fire in my house. So I took that cheap socket out that was put in by the company, but you can put a regular lower socket, lower voltage socket in there, and it clamps in, it locks in. It locks in, it won't come out. So it's locked in. I took I had a socket from an old lamp I got from the Salvation Army, and I was using this. Someone threw the lamp out. It was a stand-up lamp. I took the socket out, and I was using that for a while. But the fan was not working with it. But the socket was in good shape. It had a light switch on, which does have a switch on it, but it's hidden inside the plate. So I used this thing, that socket that went in this black thing, and put it up on the ceiling, the socket white plastic plate where I put the socket in. See, folks, when you do a DIY project, you've got to be safe. You got to make yourself safe when it comes to electrical, and you have to also keep your house safe. See, I have some knowledge about how to wire things up because I work with electricians when I did my audition. I picked up on their knowledge and talked to a lot of people when I went to the hardware store to find the 606 a 60-watt plate. They wouldn't sell it. They sell 660 for 660. What this is, a 660 to 250 watt, which is too high. You can't plug this into a extension cord when the plate has 660 watt for 250. It will cause electrical fire. You don't want that to happen, and I don't want that to happen in my house. So I went to the Salvation Army and bought an old lamp. No, I didn't buy it. Someone threw it out. Excuse me. I should correct myself. Someone, I guess, took the lamp and threw it in the side of the near a rock. So I walked by and I seen the socket on the lamp, and I pulled the cord and broke the cord, broke it in two, and took the lamp socket home with me. It had a metal. It had a metal bar here that was hooked to the on switch. I didn't took that off, but I took the whole switch apart, the whole socket, and wired it, rewired it, put put it back up on the on the plate I built for the socket fan, and I wired it up with the new plate from I got at eBay. I took the high voltage thing out, put the low voltage in, because the low voltage for watts is 120, 120, 60 watt to 120, and that fan is safe. So if you want to do something in your house and you're learning and you're reading, I got a bunch of books I read, and I talk to different people, people and stuff. They're not going to disagree with you, but they want to listen. And you got to be safe when you're doing your own stuff. You got to be safe, and that's the thing. I'm a safe person. I do not take chances, and I do not play with live wire. I always unplug everything when I work, or even when I did my dryer. I unplugged the plug from the wall. I'm not dumb. I'm not playing with electricity, and I'm not killing myself. So I'd be safe. You got to be safe when you're doing your house, when you're doing your DIY projects, when you're doing wiring a lamp, putting up a ceiling fan. You've got to be careful when you do it. So you got to be careful. This socket fan up here is easy, but I had to rebuild it because it broke. Lucky I had a extra socket part to solder it back in. But I'm telling you, folks, you got to be safe about everything. Even when you're building a cabinet, you got to be safe. You got to be careful. Get a book on it, read it. You got to go to Home Depot and get Home Project 1, 2, and 3, and get the book. Sit down and read it step by step. Read what they tell you do and tell you not what to do. They give you a do's and don'ts thing you shouldn't be doing. They'll tell you you should do this one, and you shouldn't do that one. It's instructions from electricians itself that tells you in there, shut the power off before you do something. If you're going to make a lamp, pull the plug out of the wall. Don't be stupid and get a live shock that will kill you. You don't want to kill yourself. You want to be safe about everything. You want to keep your house safe and you want to keep yourself safe and others that are living in the house with you. That's why I'm very cautious of things. I don't play games with myself, and neither should you. So everybody have a great day. And Crystal, I don't know what you're doing right now, but I hate to tell you, but I'm going to text you right now. So everybody have a great day. We're going to end the stream. I don't know where Crystal went to, but we're going to end the stream now. So, Crystal, I hope you have a great day. Well, I hope to see you tonight at 6 p.m. on my live stream on Custom Screen Printing. We're going to end it now. So, everybody have a great day and God bless. And I hope you learned something today, folks, when we talked. You got to be safe when you're doing projects. Well, if you're a person that likes to mess around with things, fix things, be safe about it. Be safe about it and make others around you safe as well, because you cannot take chances, okay? Everybody have a great day and God bless. And we'll see each other on Custom Screen Printing on 6 p.m. tonight on my channel, Custom Screen Printing. Bye, everybody. God bless. Here comes the national anthem.